Matches Balone. Hey guys, Matches Balone here, bringing you guys another DC Toy Box TV review. Today we're going to be looking at the Toys R Us exclusive Pop Heroes Batman v Superman 2-pack. Okay, so like always guys, before we get into the actual figure review, I do want to go over the packaging. As you can see, this is pretty much your standard Pop Heroes box, just a little bit bigger to fit into two figures. It is an open window box where we do get to see a glimpse of the figures inside. Right here, you could see the Only a Toys R Us sticker. Basically, this means if you wanted this particular 2-pack, you only could purchase that at Toys R Us. Up top, we get the Pop Heroes logo. We get to read Batman vs. Superman. And we get a 2-pack symbol. What's interesting is that usually all these figures individually are numbered, but when it comes into this 2-pack, they just say 2-pack. So that's kind of cool. Across the bottom, we do get a somewhat of a cartoony image of both figures inside, with the Batman v Superman logo right there in the middle. And then right here in the corner, we do get a very small DC Comics logo. On the side, continuing with that open window, we do get the side view of the Superman figure. Up top, we get a Pop Heroes logo. Written across, we get Superman. And then right here, we get to see that full cartoony image of the Superman figure. On the other side, same thing, continuing with that open window, we do get a side view of the Batman figure. Up top, we get a Pop Heroes logo. Written across, we get Batman. And then right here, we do get that full cartoony image. Then finally, in the back, we do get, again, those same cartoony images of Batman and Superman. Batman and Superman written underneath them. Pop Heroes logo, Batman v Superman, and 2-pack. Then across the bottom, we do get a DC Comics logo, Batman v Superman logo, a Warner Bros. Logo. Then in the far corner, we do get a Funko Pop logo. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the packaging. I'm going to get these guys out of their box, and then we can check them out. Okay guys, here we have Batman and Superman out of their box. So out of the box you are going to get both figures, but if you've never opened the Superman before, the Superman comes with an extra flight stand, and it's really simple to install. This flight stand has 2 pegs that you're just going to plug it in the back of him. But yeah, so if you guys are wondering what is the difference between this 2-pack and just buying regularly individual figures from other stores, these are what people are calling the metallic variants. So basically, if you look at the paint is a lot shinier. It is kind of like that, for simply put, just a metallic paint. So it's not your matte color where it's just a matte red. This is more of a shimmering red, if you will. The best way to kind of showcase this is the suit itself. It just looks really incredible. It looks a lot more film accurate, if you will. You know, it just looks really cool. I'm not going to spend too much time on the detail of these guys because they are exactly the same to the standard version. So if you guys want a more in-depth review of the figure itself, you can go check out my other video. But yeah, you know, they do look really nice with this new kind of glossy coat. They just look really incredible, really, really beautiful. So now let's check out Batman. Batman is definitely a lot more noticeable to how the paint is different. You can already see with just his cowl and his cape just how much more glossier it is compared to the standard version. I do have the standard version of both these guys, and I'll bring them out for a comparison to show you guys the differences. But yeah, it just looks really good. If you guys ever saw kind of like the end of the Schumacher movies where like Batman gets a really silver suit, this is kind of how the metallic is painted on this guy. It just looks like a really shiny version of his regular costume. Looks just really good. Like I said, I won't go too much into the fine details, you know, because there are individual of these, so it still looks really nice. Definitely like how they even made these kind of like a silver eyeballs compared to just standard white ones. Keeping, you know, with that whole kind of glossy theme of it all. Or I guess metallic theme, I apologize. This looks really good so far. Don't know if that's a scuff or not. Yeah, that seems to be some type of like little scuff on his bat emblem, so that's a little bit of disappointment, but you know, it's not too noticeable, so I can't really brag too much about that. But yeah, like I said, these are pretty much just new coats of paint on the standard figures. So right here, I'm going to bring out the standard Superman from the Pop Heroes Batman v Superman. And I'm going to bring out the standard version of Batman from the Pop Heroes Batman v Superman. So as you can see, guys, they are practically identical. I know my camera is at a weird angle, so you can't get a really front view of all of this. But they are identical. They are the same height to one another. So take that. And just to kind of give you guys close-ups, here we have the two Batman, the standard version and the metallic version. You can clearly see right there just how the paint is different from one another. This is very, like a matte color paint, and then this is more metallic and shiny. To kind of give you guys again that idea of like, just like Batman in his shiny armor on top, right? So I think it definitely looks nice. If you guys are big fans of the Batman v Superman, you guys super excited for that movie. I think these are definitely some great toys for you guys to go out and collect. If you guys already picked up the standard versions, unless you really like the new coat of paints, there's not much to them. So take that for whatever you will. And here we have the close-up images of the Superman and Metallic Superman. So like I said right here, it definitely shows how this is more of a very simple matte color. And then with this metallic color, it really, pops and really it's more shiny. And what I noticed right now is that it's the same thing with the hair. Even the hair is a lot more glossier. So you can say this Superman has a lot more gel in his hair. But yeah, they both look really good. Like I said, they're exactly the same figure, just different types of paint. So again, if you do already have the standard version, there's no need for you to go rush out and buy, this 2-pack. But if you really like the paint job, then by all means, go and collect them. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts on these guys. There's not much more I can say because it is just different coats of paint. Like I said, if you guys want a more in-depth kind of look at the individual figures, I do have videos up for both of them. But yeah, comment down below. Tell me, guys, what are you guys' thoughts? Are you guys gonna pick up this 2-pack? Do you guys already have the standard version, so you're not interested? Whatever your thoughts might be, comment down below. If you guys like the video, please hit that like button, and if you guys dislike it, don't be afraid and hit that dislike. But like always, guys, subscribe and look forward to more videos.